I'll just walk offline. That's my plan. Because I'm sleep so bad right
now. Okay. That was strange. Can I click these options? Damn. I want to be able to use these like, without tabbing out. I stopped the recording on Streamlabs and it like crashed hard enough that that it actually disconnected the stream.
Wait,
so nah,
the program didn't even close though, which is funny.
Wait, Vic, are you streaming while recording? Or wait, what?
Yeah, I was doing that because Twitch was acting really stupid earlier.
Yeah, if I'd have reached 900k in an hour, I'm going, because I'm so tired. I'll just walk offline. I'll get to about 9:30, and then I'll start streaming.
I suppose I should probably start uploading the first half of the stream.
Yeah, better. Or stinky.
Alright. Export. Alright, 1 out of 2. Alright. That should finish uploading by the time my stream is over. Oh, cool.
Fig, what is the best thing ever put into Minecraft? Why is it pandas?
Huh.
Pandas are definitely the best thing ever added to Minecraft.
Yeah. With air being a close second.
Air blocks?
Yeah,
it's a very important block.
I don't know. I mean, air is good, but pandas.
In terms of gameplay, I'd say shulkers are probably one of the most important changes they've ever implemented. Like, shulkers changed the game.
What does a shulker do that a panda can't?
You can't store items in a panda.
Not with that attitude. Clearly, you were not using your pandas to their full potential.
I'm sure they're working on. Kurtjmac, this jungle sure is big.
Dude, you know how big jungles can get in normal terrain, Mystic? Imagine a large biomes jungle. She would never end.
I don't need to imagine when I'm flying through one right now.
I think having large biomes might be kind of cool. It might, because it'll affect oceans too. The land masses might look larger. More like continents, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what everyone wants.
Could have multiple different settlements within the same biome and still a respectable difference distance apart.
it'd be kind of interesting to see how that works.
The large biomes?
Yeah, is it upscaled by a factor of 10?
No, by a factor of 4.
Huh.
So, like, if...
Oh, dude, that'll make rivers, like, actually kind of big. That'd be cool.
So, like, it actually does not alter rivers.
It doesn't alter their width?
Nope.
Really? Because I remember the customized world presets actually altering the river width.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the case with this.
I really wish they had left customized worlds in, because you could do a lot with that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll bring that back.
I think they removed it because they rewrote world generation in 1.14.
Time will tell. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a data pack that can change rivers. In fact, let me Google that right now.
Yeah, you can probably find something. I mean, I like the rivers and they're like a little bit wider because they're kind of just really narrow. I mean, it fits the scaling. But like...
Wider rivers, A20. Here, take a look at this.
Oh, what have you sent me? Minecraft River Data Pack. Ooh, what is special about this? Which is a before and after? Oh, okay. I
have a larger one.
Yeah, I like the way that looks. That looks more like a big river.
Yeah.
All it does is make your rivers wider. Now, the real question is, do they have a data pack to fix fucking mountain biomes? That shit's annoying.
Huh? So with large biomes, if you have a desert that's, say, 20 chunks long, large biomes would make it 80 chunks long.
Yeah, I don't quite know. It's gotta affect something with the biome map. Like the biome map formula. Oh, I see you reacted to my post about March 306. What reaction did you give me? The WoW react. I can always count on you to give me something different.
Yep.
I do
In
enjoy
general,
those.
wow.
I do enjoy the random posts where I manage to elicit an angry react out of you.
Yeah.
I've noticed it's usually when I tag you in something cursed.
Absolutely. Here's a fancy data pack.
What'd you find?
This is a good example of what people can do with data packs.
Data packs have completely revolutionized how Minecraft works. New vanilla data pack.
Yeah, they're like
Oh.
mods for people who don't like mods.
Oh my god. You know, I'll have to run this through everyone to see if we want, like, you know, more custom world generation. Like, that actually looks like a mountain.
Right?
Those trees look really cool. Yeah, like, this, like, a lot of this stuff is, like, really good. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely run it through people and see if you want to do something like that. You've convinced me, Mystic. You've sold me on this idea.
At a minimum, it's worth looking into.
Yeah. And we still get areas we can build in, like, flat plains, too. Which is, you know, primarily
And
we usually build stuff.
of course, there are also data packs that alter the nether and ends.
Eh. I prefer to leave those as they are. Most people just go to those for resources.
Yeah.
Besides, I think I think they fit their themes very well. Honestly, the end is one of my favorite dimensions.
Out of how many?
Out of 3. It's third. It's in first place out of 3.
Easily top 3.
Easily top 3.
Mm-hmm.
My
I would
favorite.
even say top 5.
Like, I think both the Nether and the End do really well with, like, their atmosphere.
You know, it occurs to me, I could just take this new vanilla data pack and test it out right now.
Oh, yeah, you could just throw it into a world. I don't remember how you enable data packs on servers.
So I believe in the server's world folder, there's just a data packs folder in there.
Okay, so it's per world. So I should still be able to run that with Spigot plugins. That way I can still allow people to manipulate armor stands and have player heads for decoration.
Yeah.
The only downside I've found to running Spigot with plugins enabled is that server boot time increases to like a couple of minutes instead of like 20 seconds. But I mean, yeah, I can live with that. I think it's worth the extra, you know, build features.
Load this.
You could do a lot with just armor stands and player heads. Like, there's so much potential unlocked with those two.
What about armor heads and player stands?
I had a feeling you were going to say something like that, Splex.
What about dream stands?
No, no dream stands.
Stands. Alright, let's save and title.
See, the reason they're called armor stands is because you're standing for the armor.
Yeah.
Down. Cuts.
I really like custom world gen. Especially if it's done right. It can really enhance the overall feel of the game. you enjoying the world, Gen Mystic?
I'm about to start looking at it. In a world that also has a handful of mods in it.
Ugh. The fuck?
Oh, those are some tall trees for spruce. Where are the maps? Oh, I'm inside the mountain. It's a tall mount. Oh gosh. Really forgot to say.
You know, for the first time yesterday, I didn't have a stream title.
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh, because, you know, there was just nobody talking during it. So it was just 89, no commentary.
Gosh, if only somebody had been there waiting for you to unmute.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got sucked into the YouTube rabbit hole. I'm sorry, Mystic. I know I do that a lot, but
There's
sometimes...
an episode titled The YouTube Rabbit Hole.
Only there was someone ready to VC with you.
Look,
There's
man.
your episode title, YouTube Rabbit Hole.
YouTuber, I could probably change that when I'm done here.
Yeah, there's your title, YouTube Rabbit Hole.
There's your title,
Retroactively.
the YouTube Rabbit Hole.
Okay. Retroactively applying the title. I like it. We stand time travel here.
Allegedly.
I really like the screenshots of like the mountains in that data pack. What version is the data pack for? 1.16.4?
Yep.
Could I get away with 1.16.2?
Probably.
How do you install data packs again? I know it's in the world, but you have to generate the world folder, don't you? Before...
Yeah.
So how does that
a stupid
work?
system.
So how does this work with a biome data pack? Do I just have to delete the regions files?
That's exactly what I've been doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's no other way other than just deleting the region folder. I bet if you installed that and then ran it with that, you'd probably have a weird chunk wall.
I didn't realize that this mod's grizzly bears would spawn in mountains.
Grizzly bears? That sounds terrifying.
They are perfectly friendly as long as you maintain a respectable distance.
I mean, yeah. grizzly bear.
They are neutral at a distance, but become hostile when approached.
I definitely plan
If a
on.
grizzly bear recently sated with honey, it can be approached safely.
I definitely plan on building my base on a mountain.
Cool mount.
Actually, it's going to be on the side of a mountain. Cool mountain. Yep. I've told you
I
my.
have an evil mount.
No, it's gonna. It's. I'm thinking like a modern looking home on the edge of a cliff, or on the side of a cliff rather, and then having that connection through onto the mountain. I'm thinking kind of like. Think like what you'd see in like a superhero movie, like those kind of houses, just on a mountainside.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm gonna have to use a lot of neutral colors and clay or concrete to make a house like that. Probably need a lot of sea lanterns for the lighting. I like how like modern houses in Minecraft is basically just using neutral colors.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, see?
Yeah, see? I'm not sure how I'll prototype the house. I could probably just load the seed up, maybe? Or load it up, load up a random world and go to a mountain and just design that there and then make adjustments to the regular design as needed.
So that data pack does a pretty unorthodox thing, Fig, which is that some of the rarer hills biomes, it just repurposes entirely into completely wild things.
Such as?
So if you'll, my game is really lagging up a storm.
Is it that intense?
I'm wondering if it has to do with the data pack or with my mods.
Well, what does the terrain look like?
So if you look at my stream, you'll see a dark forest hills biome.
Hang on. Whoa, what the hell? What is Dark Forest Hills exactly?
It's basically the roofed forest, but a hills version of it.
Okay.
And this is a little more adventurous.
Oh, there's Zoglins. Okay. Huh.
Crimson roots.
There's like nether blocks here.
I think the weirdest thing is the floating shroom lights.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, that is a probably a rare biome.
Whoa, that's a lot of mountain.
Modified jungle edge.
Oh, this looks a lot more like a jungle already.
Wow.
Maybe? I don't know. I like these trees, though.
Oh, this is interesting.
Is this a swampland?
In the world? Is that a fence?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, this is now Swamp Hills.
Huh.
Ignore that. That's an odd biome.
What? Swamp Hills?
No, this over here.
Oh.
It's a rainforest. This is also Swamp Hills. There's a regular jungle over there.
That's a bamboo jungle. I'm not sure how I feel about some of these trees.
Yeah. Especially those weird birch ones.
Yeah, those are really tall for birch trees. I know birch trees are tall, but they're like not that tall.
This is very interesting. Hello, gorilla.
Look, good old silverback.
This is actually really nice.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah, the page said walkable jungles, and they weren't kidding.
I feel like the canopy should be a bit thicker, so it's just like dark on the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty dark in some places, like this guy was able to spawn.
Oh, yeah, there's a skelly man. Whoa, what is over to the right?
Got a mod that had some overworld structures.
Huh?
I said I have a mod that had some overworld structures.
Oh, this looks like a big-ass fortress.
Yep, it's Jungle Fortress.
Actually, this has the exact same structure generation as another fortress.
Yep. But without the blazes and with regular stone bricks.
Interesting.
It's a lot like an above-ground stronghold. But less interesting. It's crazy. What else might be interesting? Flower forest? Could be cool.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
This is a bad idea.
What?
This has got all these modded trees here.
This is interesting.
Yeah, nothing too interesting going on. Ooh, mountain.
That, I like the mountains. Like, I definitely really like the mountains. That's what a mountain should look like.
The thing about data packs is that you can pick and choose which parts of them you like.
Oh, so
You don't need to take a data pack as is.
can pull out biomes if I want.
Yeah. In fact, let me take a look at this one. Data. Craft.
I am going to go back to walking. It was cool to see
Okey-dokey.
that. It was cool to see that stuff.
Yeah, so in the data pack folder, there is just a list of files for each biome and the changes that are made to that biome.
And
So
can
if you
just-
want to just reset something back to how it is in vanilla, you can remove that biome from the data pack and it'll use the default settings.
Oh, okay, so that's pretty customizable.
So you can take just the mountains if you want.
Ooh, I mean, mountains are getting redone in 1.17 anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think the craziest thing about this data pack is that jungles from above don't really look that much different.
I mean, it's mostly just green on the top. I think, in terms of like, I think jungles with large biomes would be really fucking huge.
Yeah. But gosh, could you imagine building a settlement underneath the canopy in one of these jungles I just showed you from this data pack?
God, that'd be crazy.
That would be great. As the kids say, that would be poggers. Hashtag.
Froggers.
Cape Bio. Ice spikes. Yeah, not too much going on. Mushroom fields. Mushroom fields has some light blue terracotta top layer, which is an interesting choice.
I'm gonna be going soon.
Oh.
Good luck,
Wow, you're not even at 900k yet.
wimp.
Oh. You know what's really fun? Watching a woodland mansion burn in the game.
Fig,
Mystic.
what is your opinion of death by firing squad?
Yikes.
What is your opinion of death by yeet squad?
I think death by firing squad should be saved for pedophiles.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, death by firing squad is actually considered a fairly humane way to kill.
Really?
Like,
No,
I
yeah.
understand it to be pretty
Quick.
I
It-
prefer death by guillotine.
quickly.
Yeah, the reason firing squads were... Part of the reason firing squads were used was because if you have multiple people shooting one person, no one person can, you know, think that they were the one that caused the killing blow. So basically absolving them of that guilt.
I think firing squad is a terrible name, and they should reserve that name for a squad of flamethrowers.
Flammenwerfer.
That is an example of a horrifically inhumane way of killing somebody.
Yeah.
Nonsense, they'll be dead really fast.
This village started generating on a little island and then extended out into the ocean. Silly Minecraft.
I'm looking at nation states, and now my nation's diplomatic missives are delivered via sniper rifle.
I haven't looked at nation states in a while.
What the hell, Splax?
Well, that would be a good time.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, Dumb didn't like that.
everybody liked that.
Nobody liked that.
Alright, it's been a long time since I looked at my issues. Let's see how long it's been. It's been about 2 weeks. Plans to demolish a disused widget foundry in Sid Meier City have met unexpected controversy. Work by Pranksy, the famous graffiti artist, has been discovered on its walls. Do we preserve the building in its entirety so the masterpiece can be seen in its context? Is that you, Dumb, coming back?
While lounging on a curiously sticky bench in the city, you begin to notice that almost every passerby seems to be mysteriously stuck to the pavement. Upon closer inspection, you realize that the ground is covered in chewing gum, which has in turn caused the unfortunate and really amusing predicament that pedestrians have now found themselves.
The talking point, the jackhammer is considered a tool of artistic criticism.
What?
The jackhammer?
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Oh, I picked the economy option and my economy only went up 3.5%.
The economy, fools.
Well, at least there was no real downside to that. Bowl motions. A survey of the plumbing industry has noted that in recent times, toilet basin sizes and flush volumes have been on the increase.
After I banned gum, it's rare to find an unchewed pencil. Why would you chew a pencil?
People chew gum for various reasons.
Yeah, but how is a pencil anything like gum?
It's something people can nervously chew on.
Dumb thinks he could reach 1 million tomorrow.
So we just replaced all of our toilets with basically bio toilets that convert your shit and piss into methane biofuel.
Hell yeah.
And the talking point is there is something rotten in the state of Sid Meier.
That is very rotten.
That is very Hamlet. And somehow that hurt the mining industry. That's odd.
Alright, I should hit 840,000.
Don't hit people, it's rude.
Yeah, you're right. I should hit puppies instead.
No.
Inshallah.
Of course.
Apparently, the vast majority of Serial killers and murderers in my nation are sexually frustrated single men. Clearly the solution to this is government arranged marriages and enforced monogamy.
I'm in creative. Why is this thing attacking me?
Maybe its AI wasn't set properly. Remember in, like, when creative was first, like, in the game, you used to get, like, mobs would just try and attack you, so creepers would walk up to you and blow up.
I'm checking out a cool Nether data pack.
I forget what version. I think it might have been one of the beta 1.8 pre-releases, but there was a bug where when you were in creative mode, you could swing a sword really far away at mobs. Like, really, really far away.
Hmm.
Blacks, what would you say one of Minecraft's most important updates was?
The panda update.
I don't know why I expected a real answer out of you.
Oh, this
That
data.
is a real answer.
No, it's not. What
I'm
update
looking
were
at
they-
a Piglin Village.
1 point panda.
1 point panda.
There's your stream title.
No, I'm good. I got one.
Piglin Villages in the Nether. Very cool.
Ah, dude, I remember this. Anfan tweeted out, I hope 2021 is as fantastic as when Twitch Plays Pokemon was brand new.
Oh, that was amazing.
I remember that. That was such a good time. Do you
I
remember,
remember checking out during my high school lunches.
do you remember Operation Shoot for the Moon?
I don't.
So, I forget where they exactly were. I think they might have been at Saffron. But they needed to get back through Mount Moon to Pewter City. And so they came up with a game plan to literally just walk up back to Cerulean and through Mount Moon. And they called it Operation Shoot for the Moon.
I missed that. I remember the ledge.
Oh yeah, I remember the ledge too. I like how, like, you had to develop super complicated, like, plans to just walk.
I remember when they implemented democracy.
What a good time. They
Yeah,
also...
I remember. I remember when God gave us the democracy update. That was a good update.
Yeah.
Yeah, good patch. The one downside to it, and it was something they realized later, but it made Rome extremely overpowered.
Democracy did?
Yeah. It was later on that, you know, that you know, a little bit of unbalance was noticed.
The Romans really have democracy, though.
No. They had portions of it.
Some of them did. All the real Romans did.
All the real Romans did.
I mean, if you can't vote, are you really a Roman?
It's true.
What the hell? This data pack spawns Vexes in the Nether?
Wow.
I've never even seen a Vex, I've only heard of them.
Pretty
Big deal
crazy.
Vex is.
Yeah, know what a Vex is.
What about you, Splex?
Vexes are the tiny little guys, right?
Yeah.
Can fly.
Little fuckers.
Yep. I believe they're spawned by evokers.
Yes. Evoker? I barely knew her.
Oh. Oh, what's this?
Oh, whoa. What's this?
Is this the World Trade Center?
Yeah.
It looks like some kind of quartz castle.
World Trade Center is a quartz castle.
Alright, this data pack is cool.
Does it get a 1-point pog out of 10?
I think so. Allegedly.
Rate this on a scale of 1 to 5 pogs.
It's a solid frog champ from me.
Nice.
Fig, what do you make of this EU4 screenshot I'm sending? Text voice.
Did you ping me with that? That's a lot of Catholic.
What if I told you that despite all that Catholic, it's actually the Protestants that won?
What? How?
I don't know! But Protestant is the dominant faith of the empire.
Okay. I need to show you my empire map in HR for the HRE. It's kind of weird looking. Also, a lot of countries in the world are revolutionary. Did you see the screenshot I sent you of revolutionary Portuguese Australia?
Yeah, I'd love to know how that happens.
The colonial nation turned revolutionary, and it was a colony of revolutionary Portugal.
That's interesting.
Yeah. The one thing I don't like too much about the revolutionary states is that all their flags turn to tricolor, so it's kind of hard to distinguish them when they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see what happens next. I'm excited for Russia's potential collapse here soon.
Yeah, Russian collapse.
Their corruption is like 25 now. Once they get over 30, it's going to be impossible for them to stop the runaway corruption, and then once they hit 50, they're just screwed.
Yeah, screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we might see the reemergence of the PLC.
Yeah, the PLC.
Splex, shut up.
Yeah, shutting up.
This data pack looks like it generated caves in lava.
Huh. The one that you were looking at?
The nether one, which is different from the one you were looking at on my stream earlier.
Didn't they also make a Twitch Plays Kerbal Space program?
I don't know, did they?
Like, that would be almost impossible to control because of how fine-tuned you need to be whenever you're flying rockets.
Well, you don't need to be fine-tuned.
Yeah, you do.
You don't have to succeed.
I mean, true. Like, when playing KSP, like, the first, like, minute or so of the launch is the most dangerous. If you barely fuck up your flight profile too much, you will just completely fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm fucking myself.
Yeah.
I hate you both.
Look, man, I'm just really excited to fuck myself. What's wrong with you?
Hell yeah. Zoinks.
Hoink zoink Scoob!
Fig, are you the traitor?
No.
Can you be?
Yeah.
Alright, get headshot.
Not a head crab launcher, no.
Head crab launcher.
I barely knew him.
I think yesterday when I was just on my phone and I saw the join message for Winter in the Bungalow, I was like, oh, Winter made his way here. I was like, how the hell did he get here?
I told him.
I immediately jumped on getting him rolls, because I was the only one online.
I told him a while ago that he could just, like, ask you for an invite if he wanted to join, but I guess he never felt like asking you.
Or more likely, he forgot.
Yeah, he probably forgot.
Can't believe he doesn't remember exactly every message I send.
Wow, what a terrible human being.
No. He's worse than me.
What a Jehovah's Witness. Have you witnessed Jehovah lately?
Nope.
Why not?
I haven't.
Why haven't you witnessed Jehovah?
Have you considered witnessing Jehovah?
No, I haven't.
Why-ns?
Because I'm a gaytheist, okay?
Does that mean you're attracted to theism?
Yes. I think I broke the chat window in Streamlabs. It doesn't display it. I can't type in chat. Ah, beautiful. Alright, I made pretty good progress today so far. I started at 775,000.
Ah.
I'm betting on 840.
Good job.
Probably 41.
Good job, champ.
Thanks, man. That means, provided I do at least over 100 kilometers tomorrow, I will be able to reach 40% by either afternoon Sunday or like evening maybe. Depends.
Okay, we all know you're insane.
Me?
Yeah,
But my bio says I'm slightly insane. Alright, so you're lying.
it's outdated.
I like the dumb, like, put in quotation marks, slightly insane on the rules page or the info page.
Of course. It is what it is. No one's gonna judge.
Yep. I also like that, Mystic, you're the head of the two-person mod team
Of course.
that doesn't do anything. Of course.
We do everything we need to.
Which is nothing.
We're doing a great job, right?
You're doing a fantastic job. Keep it up.
Awesome.
It's gonna be funny the day that we actually have to moderate stuff.
Yeah, if anybody ever actually steps out of the line, I'm gonna be pretty unhappy with them.
See, Misty, we could be smart and make a moderation policy before we need to, or we could just wait until we need it and then panic.
Everything should be ad hoc.
That's a great way to run a server.
Fig, I want to show you the 4 most recent messages in my server's announcements channel.
Are they all ridiculous? Fireworks react or ban?
Yeah.
I like it.
Don't ask why I'm King Calcium.
He's the king of the bones.
We used to be a banana republic.
Banana Republic.
Then we became the Milk Empire.
Deus Milk.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, Milkshala.
I routinely give people 1,000-year-long mutes.
Are there ways to
That I-
like? Are there ways to blacklist
that's
certain
not
words in Discord?
Like what?
Are there ways to blacklist certain words in Discord so they can't be used?
I mean, you can have bots that will automatically delete messages that contain certain words.
Yeah.
It's usually pretty easy to get around that.
I mean, that might be useful to do. We don't want to have what happened to kill a server. Did Dumb ever tell you what happened?
Nope.
He said that when the Discord started getting flooded with like hundreds of people, that they kept seeing the N-word repeatedly spammed in the main chat.
That is a solid yikes from me.
Yes, and they had they had to lock the server down, and then they had to delete the main chat.
Yeah, at that point,
You would need something for if it's that big.
yeah. And at that point, I would also, I would, let's see, server stuff. At that point, I would set the server's verification level to highest.
What does that require?
That you have a verified phone on your Discord account.
I don't know if I go that far. Some people just don't use Discord on their phone. I don't remember what the one below it is.
The one below it is must be a member of the server for longer than 10 minutes before they can send messages.
Does the highest one include all the other restrictions from the lower ones? I'd imagine it does.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Yeah, we could worry about that later. Yeah, you never know. One day I might call an emergency meeting.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo.
Not ooh, woo.
Knowing our luck.
There's a government reform in EU4 called the Many Fingers of God.
The fuck? I don't like that.
Apparently it makes you more tolerant.
Mystic.
Yeah.
The, knowing our luck, though, we would have a server flood while, like, all of us are, like, not available or, like, out doing something.
Yeah. Probably. Could happen.
Oh boy. Facebook notifications.
Honestly, after experiencing the Obama Discord, I think I'm ready for anything.
Shh. What about the Obama Discord?
Is it a toxic place?
Well, now it's just a picture of Obama, but for a couple of days, they had like an open chat with like no rules, no moderation.
Oh god.
In a Discord of like 100,000 people.
I'm sure that went to shit.
That went exactly how you would expect. Much N-word spam.
I was surprised it wasn't filled with swastikas too.
Not that many swastikas that I saw, but there were a few messages that were like "kill all N-word."
Yep, that sounds like the internet.
Anyone who does anything of that sort gets banned instantly.
There was a 6-hour slow mode, but it was still like super fucking spam.
Yeah, because it's 100,000 people.
Yeah, there's just so many people.
You got one message for 6 hours, make it count.
I'm glad that rule number 3 on the Fig Cord covers pretty much all unhealthy behavior.
Oh, I didn't even read the rules. I kind of just was like, hey, these look good, and I kind of just briefly skimmed it, then rubber stamped it.
Rule 3, don't discriminate or be toxic here. This is a friendly server, we will not tolerate it.
I think that basically covers, like, bad fellowship.
Yeah. If you're being toxic, then I have the right to enforce rules on you.
Now the question is,
enforce me, daddy.
Shut up, Splax. Now here's the thing is, like, should some offenses just be, like, instant ban? Or is there, like, you know, like a warning period? Because some things are worse than others. I think it would depend on the offense. Yeah, because some things are worse than others.
It's hard to really, like, come up with a solid policy without any concrete examples to go off of, but I don't think we really need to worry about it until we have to.
I'd say when we start having to do it, we formulate it. Is that the right word? Formulate it on the go. And then
yeah, that works.
Use that as a precedent for future decisions.
The important thing is, if this server ever grows, to make sure that newcomers don't, you know, aren't able to see other people breaking rules and facing no enforcement.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
we don't enforce the rules now, but at some point we'll have to. I think one thing I did was I think
Anybody breaking rules now?
Fan put like several memes in the general chat and I just deleted them.
I mean, that's self-enforcement.
No, I deleted them.
Oh. Well, that's enforcement by yourself.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I was gonna disable the ability to send images in the main chat. Like,
There's
now...
technically a no politics rule that I think I've broken a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. You should probably not put politics here.
But I never agreed to the rules, so I don't have to follow them. There was no big checkbox that said I read and agree to the rules.
To be fair, I am the law, and Splax is above me.
I mean, I could quite literally do whatever I'd want, and no one can tell me otherwise, but I'm not going to, because that looks
Therefore,
bad.
Splax is above the law.
And I'm above Splax, therefore I am the Senate.
Yes. Each of us knows our place.
Yeah, like, even though I can do quite literally whatever
I am not bound
want,
by
I'm
any
not
laws
going to.
unless there was a big checkbox I clicked that said I agree to the laws.
Isn't
A
that
big chunk.
Isn't that actually something you can set up in Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is now.
That'd be useful later on. I mean, like, even though, like...
Yeah, like if I murder someone and the government ever tries to arrest me, you'll just be like, I never agreed to the anti-murder laws.
Splax. You're taking sovereign citizen to a next level. Yeah, like, even though I could, like, do whatever I want here and no one can tell me otherwise, it wouldn't be a good example.
You gotta be a good role model for the kids.
What? No, fuck them kids.
Oh, that's sus.
I'm more concerned about being a hypocrite. Or a hippogriff.
Oh, you got a hypercrit? What were you fighting?
A hypocrite?
You know, I'm well known for being hypocritical. Anytime I see a hippo, I make sure to critique every part of that hippo.
That's sad.
All hippos are valid.
Hippo lives matter.
Especially internet hippo.
I love Internet Hippo.
We stan internet hippo.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to just form a policy on the go. Whenever, or when, if it grows large enough to require it.
Can we have a policy drive-through?
Policy drive-through?
Yeah.
One more stimulus check and I can finally get this bad boy. It's a Joe Biden silver medallion for $1,200.
Oh my god. That's so cringe. Mystic, have I told you my backup plan in case we get a sudden flood of people?
Nope.
It's to ask any of the people that have been here a long time if they'd be willing to help out as moderators. And then promote them based on how much I trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going off by how trustworthy they are, I think this Victor Arctic guy is a good choice.
Nah, we should obviously,
And I don't know anything about him, but his name sounds cool. So cool that I completely mispronounced it.
Yep. I think, like, right now, I would definitely absolutely choose the Dragonbound if he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dragonbound seems okay.
Rest in peace, Dragonbound.
This shovel guy is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Could probably enlist Kaz.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely enlist Kaz.
Mm-hmm. And right now, Maggie's officially more important than Kaz.
It's true.
Yeah.
Fig, what is your opinion of siphons?
What about scythes?
Siphons.
I barely knew it.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Na, 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 na.
Being on social media gives the average person the downsides of fame, constant scrutiny and criticism, without the benefits, money, and that's why we love it.
All the drawbacks of being a public figure, but none of the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lord, this data pack puts acacia trees in swamps.
Ugh. Fuck.
It looks surprisingly good.
I like acacia trees, I just don't like acacia planks.
Too orange.
Yeah, too orange. I do like the wood, though. Like, the wood is a nice gray.
Yeah.
Pretty well done for wood.
It was very devious of China to create the coronavirus and then also make the US government shit the bed in dealing with it.
Ah, yes. COVID. Manufactured disease.
It's a tragedy and outrage. Every day this pandemic is robbing businesses of 3,000 American customers.
I think the shitty part about this pandemic is the fact that, like, the large corporations got out unscathed, and, like, all the small businesses are just fucking suffering.
Yeah.
Well, I think for the most part they aren't suffering, but rather just dead.
Yeah, they're not suffering anymore. And as always, thanks for walking.